All right. Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Ruby. You don't know now, you know. And I'm gonna tell y'all a story time about the breezy boat. So this story time is gonna be called "A Hating Bee at the Breezy Boat." Okay. So I went to the breezy boat. I went by myself. I went in September, but I'm not gonna tell y'all the date because then you will know where I stay at. Okay, so I get dropped off and I go to the breezy bowl. It was pretty cool. It was fun. Since I got there, I was looking glamorous. You will see a couple of videos of, being inserted of how I looked at the breezy bowl. So I went, it was dope and it was real dope. And I went and, as I'm walking up, this guy tried to holler at me, but I was like, hold up, I'm not here for you. But I didn't say that physically. Like, I just, okay, I'm back. I didn't say that physically, but I just ignored him and I just walked up to the thing, the venue thing. Excuse me. So I walked up to the venue thing and, got my phone scanned or whatever. And, I walked through the entryway and, it was cool. So I walked up the stairs and, it was pretty cool. It was pretty decent. I was on the third floor, so it's kind of high up. High up, you feel me? But anyway, I get to my section. Everything is going good. You know what I mean? I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I drank a little bit. So everything is, doing good. Everything's going well. So I'm feeling good. So as I got up there, um, I sit down. I was as I'm walking up the stairs, I see people looking at me. I'm like, I'm used to it. When you a bad chick, you just used to it. You used to people looking at you like used to people just looking at you like, who's this girl? Like who's T? So I walk up the stairway and I go sit down or whatever, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good at this time. Everybody seemed lit. I'm on the ninth row. Mind you, I'm on the ninth row, so that's pretty high up. I think it's like 15 seats, 14. I don't know, but I think it was like 15 or 14. I could be mistaken. So I'm like, in the middle almost, but high up. So I go and I sit down, and I'm sweating at this time. I'm like, why the hell am I sweating? I'm like, I should have drunk more water. I'm like, I should have drunk more water. But I'm like, you know what? I'm here. So I'm going to do what I can. So I sit down and it's these two, I'm going to call them two angry birds. Because they wouldn't, all that. So I sit down and I'm sitting down, mind you, and it's one of the Angry Birds. Mind you, we gonna call her a hater. This is what this video is about. So y'all bookmark that. She bumps into me while she's sitting down. Like, she accidentally bumped to me and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you good. Because mind you, I don't care. I don't care. We're at a concert. People are going to bump into you, you know what I mean? Accidentally and stuff. It's all good, girl. I don't care about that. So she sits down with her friend. They recording, they loud as hell. You know how they go. I don't care. I'm minding my own business. I'm recording on my phone. Actually at this time, I'm not recording. I'm actually getting my makeup together because like I told you, I had 2 inches, 3 inches of sweat on my nose. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like getting myself together. I'm like, patting my face. I'm like, you know what? I gotta get myself together. Like, Ruby, this ain't it. So let's go, girl. So I'm like, let's get ourselves together. So I'm getting myself together. I'm patting my nose. And it is what it is. So I'm doing that. I'm like, okay, we looking good now. Like though is like it's going away. You know, I'm getting my makeup back together. I'm putting on my lip gloss and like everything's looking good. So the music starts coming on. I think it's like the DJ on stage. You know, Chris Brown's DJ. I don't know his name, but yeah, I remember him from the 11/11 tour because I went to the 11/11. So yeah, that's how that went. And he's like, turn the camera to your best friend, everything. I'm here alone. So he didn't say if you're alone. Da, da, da. He did at the 11/11, but he didn't at this concert. So I'm just chilling, whatever. And you see the two Angry Birds, they on it, on blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not even really paying attention to them, but I know they was turned up. They was loud, so mind you, I'm doing my own business and everything. Around this time, the DJ start playing music, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's time for me to pull out my phone. I'm here at the Breezy Bowl. It's time to broadcast it, okay? It's time to broadcast it that I'm at the Breezy Bowl. So I pull out my phone, and mind you, I'm minding my own business, okay? So make sure you bookmark this, okay? Make sure you bookmark what I'm gonna tell you. So I pull out my phone. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so make sure you bookmark that, okay? So what I'm gonna tell you. So I mind you, I just said, I'm at the Breezy Bowl. It's time to get my phone out and start. It's time to record. So I think I took pictures of the DJ before that. So I'm like, now it's time to take videos, of myself. So I turned the video towards me and I started doing videos. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm cute or whatever. I don't think I had my tongue out, but I was just like, you know what? It's time to do a video. Let's go. So I'm doing my video. Mind you, I'm minding my own business. I'm not studying the two Angry Birds. I'm not studying nobody around me. I'm just recording on my phone. And as I'm pulling out my phone, I could just feel one Angry Bird that's sitting right next to me, mind you, the one that accidentally bumped into me. She's like looking at me. I'm like, is this girl looking at me? So I turned to my right. I'm like, I just gave her a smile. I'm like, what are you staring at? I'm recording on my phone, mind you, and you and your friend. Why are you studying me? You and your friend are right next to me. I get it. You in my phone, you in my business. Why are you looking at me? Like, I must look really good today. Like, why are you looking at me, Angry Bird? Like, the concert's right there. The DJ's, he's up there doing his 1, 2. I think he doing, I don't know if he doing the Dougie. He doing something up there because we far up. So I don't know halfway what's going on. We really had to look at the screens to really see what was going on. But anyway, that's not what the story's about. But I'm just like, why is this girl looking at me? Like, girl, you with your friend, you got you got other stuff going on. Why are you staring at me? But okay. So I'm just like, and I look again, I'm like, and I'm like, and I turn my video off. I'm like, this girl is weird. Like, why is she staring at me? But okay, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe she was just looking. I don't know. So anyway, the concert goes on. This time, Bryson Tiller, that's who performed before Chris Brown. Bryson Tiller is on stage. And he started jamming like a motherfucker. At first, I'm not recording him. Yeah, I am. I'm recording some videos and I'm taking pictures or whatever. It's not of me yet, but I'm taking, pictures of the concert, the audience or whatever. And so that's how it happens. And everybody's minding their own business. The two Angry Birds beside me are minding their own business now. I'm minding my own business. I'm looking at the damn concert. Okay, everybody around me is starting to get turned up because Bryson Tiller, he got some bangers. So everybody just starting to dance, and have a good time, and it's lit. And so I look and I see this thick ass girl twerking her butt off. I'm like, hey, get it, girl, get it. I'm like, mind you, I cannot twerk right now because I got on these tight ass jeans. Yes, it got holes in them. You're going to see in the video. Yes, they got holes in them, but I can't really twerk in them because they so tight. So I'm like, oh shit. I can't really twerk in these jeans. I'm so mad. I'm like, I can't really twerk in these jeans. So she twerking for me, I guess. So, so I'm like rooting her on everything. Mind you, minding my own damn business. To the Angry Bird that's sitting right next to me looks at me, and I'm like, in my head, but I don't pay her the attention. I'm just telling this girl, hey, get it, get it, get it, get it. She was looking at me, and I'm like, this is twice. I told you to bookmark that last time she looked at me when I recorded on my phone. Now you looking at me again, rooting a girl on. Can you mind your business, Angry Bird? Don't you got a phone or something? Then your friend, you was turned up dancing and okay, Angry Bird, okay. So the concert goes on. Bryson Tiller, he's still on the stage, mind you. I think he performed like 5 or 6 songs. I don't know. It could have been less than that or more than that. I just don't remember. But he played this one. He started singing this one song. I just know the beat. It said dun 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 dun. A. And I was just like, oh, this is my shit. So I'm like, hey, yeah, okay. So I pull out my phone. I pull out my phone and I start recording my phone. And I'm like, and I got my purse, mind you. I got this purse right here. And I'm like, I don't know. I had it like this. I don't know. I think this part was hanging. And I had it like this. I'm like, hey, and you know, you see that on video. But I had that, like that on I was doing that to my ear. You will see that on the video. I'm gonna insert a clip now. Okay. So so I'm like doing that and stuff. And I think the string, I'm not sure, but I had it in my lap. I wasn't really swinging it and everything. I had it in my hair, like the purse, because it was in my hand or whatever. Y'all will see it in the video. But yeah, I had that, in my hand or whatever. And I'm like doing this, playing with my hair, dancing, having a good time. It's people behind me that's lit as fuck. You can see them in the video, they lit. Okay, excuse my French if kids out there, but it's lit. Okay, I know some kids that probably watch my video, but it's lit. It's lit. And I could just feel the Angry Bird that's sitting right next to me. I could just feel her like staring at me. And I'm like, and I looked to my, I side eyed. You know how you just looking like from your side eye, like while you dancing? I'm like, what is she looking at? This is the third time you looking at me. First, you looking at me while I'm recording my video after I wipe my sweat off. You looking at me telling the girl, rooting the girl on while she twerking. Now you looking at me while I'm dancing again. And Bryson Tiller is on the stage. Why are you looking at me? What is the problem, Angry Bird? So I'm like, this girl is weird. What is going on? So, I'm like, okay, whatever. And so I keep, so she looks away and then she looks at me again. Mind you, let's go back one. Let's go back a few points from this video. So the first time she looked at me, I had my purse on my lap. You will literally see that in the video. I had my purse on my lap. My purse was not swinging nowhere. It wasn't in my hair or in my hands. It was on my lap. And you was staring at me then. And now you staring at me now that I'm recording video and I'm dancing. And you was staring at me too, and I didn't have my purse. I had my purse still on my lap when I was rooting that girl on. Now all of a sudden you staring at me now again. It's like you know what I mean? You just looking for something. I don't know. So anyway, time went on and everything. Now Chris Brown is on the stage. First they did like a documentary thing. You seen him and his kids or whatever. So time went on. I'm still recording and shit. I didn't dance before that. Now I'm like, oh my goodness, he's on stage. So now he's on the stage. The crowd went crazy. The crowd went crazy You know what I mean? It went crazy. So I got up. I'm like, oh my gosh, yay. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, we lit now. Now he started performing a few songs and then he goes back. Oh yeah, and then they showed the documentary. So he leaves, and then it shows the documentary. I'm tripping. So he just comes out on stage like they, you know what I mean, all that. So he leaves for a minute and everything. I'm like, it's lit, you know what I mean? And so when he comes back on stage and he's performing a few songs, now my purse is on my side. You know, when you have a purse, like you picture this purse right here, it hangs, right? You have it on your shoulder. Like I have my purse like this. You know what I mean? And it's hanging. This little purse, mind you, this little purse. And it's hanging. And I just started dancing, you know what I mean? I started dancing, having a good time. If my purse was hitting you, this is what she said. But hold on, it didn't happen yet. That little purse, just keep that in mind. That little purse. But anyway, anyway, so I started dancing and stuff. I'm dancing. I'm having a good time of my life. You know what I mean? Having a great time. This is my second Chris Brown concert. My second. Okay. So I'm having a good time or whatever. He plays Run It. He plays Run It. He starts singing Run It. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, you can see if you can run it with me. And she just looked at me and I'm like, what the fuck? What is this bitch staring about? I kept dancing. I didn't give a fuck. See if you can run me. I can run. So then she was like, oh girl, can you scoot down one? You keep hitting me with your bag. Loud as hell. Like she said this, the angry bird that's sitting next to me. Oh girl, can you scoot down one? And then I'm like, I had to pause, y'all. I'm like, I know this girl, this this monkey face looking girl, angry bird looking ass, ain't talking to me. Like, girl, you been staring at me the whole time. If my purse hit you, you had plenty of time when I sat down. I would scoot down one. But girl, this little bag is hitting you. This little bag. Girl, grow up. Like, so I had to pause. I'm just like, what? Who this girl talking to? Because I'm in my own lane and I was even really dancing by her. I'm like, what? Why are you even talking to me? So I'm like, what did you say? She's like, she's like, can you scoot down one because you keep hitting me with your back? I'm like, girl, why you didn't just say that? So I'm like, why are you being so rude? Like, you know what I mean? For one, girl, I do not know you. And if you would just told me that I'm hitting you with my bag, it's not a big deal. You've been looking at me this whole time. And you know what I mean? You was even looking at me when I didn't even had the purse on my shoulder. You just been looking at me. You've been side eyeing me. You've been having negative energy. And I knew as soon as the Angry Bird sent next to me earlier, something told me to get up. But I didn't take my first mind. So it's my fault on that. I didn't take my first mind, so it's my fault. So, but now you just yelling at me out of nowhere. Like, girl, I don't even know I'm hitting you with the bag because I'm turning up. I'm living my life. But this little bag, you tripping over a little ass bag, girl. Like, you need to grow up. She looked at like a kid or whatever, so I didn't want to give her the time of day, but I did cuss. I ain't gonna lie. Not at that moment. I was like, ugh. I don't give a fuck if she hurt me. I don't care. So, but anyway, I'm like, why are you being so rude though? And she was like, no, you just hitting me with your bag. You keep hitting me with your bag. And I'm like, and she started whispering to her friend, the girls, the two Angry Birds that been whispering about me the whole night. I'm like, Girl, you was even whispering while I didn't even had the bag on my shoulder. So I'm just thinking this bitch is just a hater. Like, she's a hating bee at the breezy bowl. So I'm just like, something told me, yeah, let me go. Let me go. So I told her and her friend, can y'all excuse me? Excuse me real quick if I slap a girl. Excuse me. I probably said slap a bee, but whatever. I said, can you excuse me? And her friend was ignoring me and talking into her. And I said, excuse me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, excuse me loud. And her friend moved back some. And then I was like, yeah, I'm finna, ooh. So I left. And this man, he had to get up some because I think I ran into his leg. So I was ready to get out of there. I'm like, let me go for some go down. Let me go, because girl, you just yelling at me for no reason. I don't even know you. I didn't even know if I was hitting you with the bag. You had plenty of opportunity. I was sitting down most of the concert. You should have told me. You should have told me, girl. You should have told me, girl. What's tea? You should have told me. So I left out of the section, and this man, he got up and everything. I was like, excuse me if I slapped this beast. Excuse me. So I was like, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to hit you. It's a lot going on right now. Excuse me. And then I look back, I'm like, hating ass. I said something of that sort. So I went down there and I got a better view anyway. And somebody stinked in my session, to be honest. So maybe she did that because it's crazy. Somebody was musty, probably was her. But anyway, um, I left. I left and went down there, and I got a better view. And I ended up, long story short, I went and got into another section. People was cool. It was cool, you know what I mean? So I got to see the concert first, and I left shortly after that. So, but anyway, that's my story time about hating B at the Breezy Bowl concert. I just want to tell people, quit being intimidated if a girl is prettier than you. Because remember I told you to bookmark that? She was looking at me before I even had the purse. This little purse, y'all see this little purse right here? That little purse. She was looking at me before I even had the purse on my shoulder. So I just want to tell women out there, quit hating when you feel like a girl looks better than you. She just wanted me out of the section, basically. And good news, when I went down there, I did like this to Chris Brown and he waved at me back. So, but anyway, but just the long story short, girls need to know, they need to quit hating on people. That's why we can't grow as black people, because people like her always hating on women they think look better than you, or you know what I mean? Even though I did look better than her, but she was just a regular light skinned girl. But I'm caramel skin, as you can see. So I'm not too dark, not too light. I'm in between. So, but quit hating on women you feel like look better than you. Quit being intimidated by other women. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, baby, nobody gonna love you. So anyway, I had to tell that story about hating B at the Breezy Bowl because she got me messed up. But anyway, I had a good time though. All right. And love you guys.